FUT Centurions is the new promo on FIFA this weekend, and we've got another Serie A goalkeeper. Today we picked out Szczesny. Last week was Milinkovic-Savic. And let's see if Szczesny is any better than Milinkovic-Savic. So he's cost me 90k. He's not cheap. 6'5". Obviously, he has the 3-star weak foot. Obviously, skill moves is very irrelevant. Now, we'll have a quick look at the attribute details. Now, everything is more or less in the 90s, obviously, with this basic chemistry style on him. Obviously, diving, handling, reflexes, positioning. Everything's in the 90s. The only thing that's not amazing is the speed. Obviously, only has 50 speed. We'll have to see what he's like in game, because sometimes the speed doesn't matter too much anyway. Doesn't have any player traits. Has the controlled accelerate, obviously, so when he comes off his line, he should be okay anyway. Also has the high and average body type, which is quite good anyway for a goalkeeper. Most goalkeepers, say similar like Lafont, Van der Sar, they have this body type as well. So we could get like a little cheap version of this. Now I am going to keep the basic chemistry style on him, as you can see, because it puts everything into the 90s. That's what we're going to want. So we're going to play a few games of rivals with Szczesny, and let's see how we go. There we go. Good save from Szczesny, quick off of his line. Obviously his distribution's always been good on FIFA, as you can see, just there. There you go, Szczesny coming up off his line. Obviously I wasn't even controlling him then. Oh, Szczesny off his line very quickly again. Keep mentioning it. Szczesny brought him off the line. Very, very quick. That's what we want to see, that pace off the line, closing down the angle. Again, so many opportunities where he just comes off the line, seems to just stop, either make a save or he does something, Szczesny. Really strong goalkeeper on the game. Again, another easy save. It's something you'd expect from Szczesny to save. And look at the distribution as well, straight onto the head of Rashford. Okay, I keep making the same saves with Szczesny. Again, comes off his line quick, good distribution. Oh, what a save that is from Szczesny. 1v1 with Janola. Another great save from Szczesny. Tried the dink, didn't work though. Now my final verdict's on Szczesny. Now I didn't think I would use probably a better goalkeeper than what I did last week when I used Milinkovic-Savic. This week I went and used Szczesny, and this guy is the real deal. You know, he's really strong in goal. Off his line he's really quick. Don't worry about the speed. That really doesn't tell the story what he's like in game. Very quick off his line. Really, really good like goalkeeping AI. What I mean by that is there is times where he automatically will just come off of his line, and that's obviously with me just keeping him on basic on all my player instructions as well. But yeah, like I said, all round. Diving's really good. You know, he never really pushed it into the middle. You know, his positioning's really, really good. Probably one of the best on the game that I've used. You know, he's never in these stupid positions where he's over covering a near post or he's standing too far one side. You know, his position's really, really good in game. Also as well, his kicking says it's only 80. You know, I must have made at least 5 or 6 passes each game where I was just L1, R1 with the kick straight into my striker, and even like on the floor. You know, he's able to play them long balls into the fullbacks. So again, everything's really nice. To be fair as well, handling, I didn't even realise him dropping the ball whatsoever. Reflexes are really, really good. So again, obviously the reflexes comes in as well with the goalkeeper movement. So really, really strong goalkeeper card. Now in terms of getting this goalkeeper on max chemistry, you're not going to have too many problems. If you've done the Quadrado SBC, that is a right back. You've got Bremer, who has a Rota knockout card. He's a centre back. Obviously you've got Moise Kean, he has an inform. You've got Milik's Path to Glory card. There's a lot of cards that you could link him in. Obviously you have heroes as well. So again, trying to get this guy on max chemistry is not going to be too hard, obviously, as long as you're using a Serie A based squad or you've got about 3 Juventus players in there, you're going to be absolutely fine. Obviously his nation's not strong, but like I said, if you do have a lot of Juventus players in your team or a Serie A squad, you know, you've got a really, really strong team. Now, the main question you're probably going to ask, is he better than Milinkovic-Savic, the goalkeeper I reviewed last weekend? And I'm controversially going to say yes. I just feel like he's a lot stronger all round in goal. Even though Milinkovic-Savic, you know, he's one of the best goalkeepers that I've used on the game, and obviously because of his height, he just seems to be in the way. But there's only 3 inches between Szczesny and Milinkovic-Savic, and I feel like Szczesny has that as well. But I feel like Szczesny just has that little bit more quality between both of them. If we can compare both of them, as you can see, obviously Szczesny's controlled, he's lengthy. It doesn't matter too much. But just in terms of all the stats, as you can see, Szczesny's just got that bit better diving. He's just got that bit, obviously the handling's more or less the same, but as you can see from some of the stats, you know, Szczesny just edges him. Obviously better reflexes as well. Obviously the speed, obviously there is only one winner for that. But it's obviously speed's only used when coming off the line. Obviously that is a huge advantage that Milinkovic-Savic has, because he's very quick off the line, but so is Szczesny. But in that battle, we'd have to say Milinkovic-Savic. But again, even when you look at positioning, you know, Szczesny is, I'd say a lot, not amazingly better, but obviously he's 3 and 4s on most stats comparing them both. Now, like I said, if I had to pick, both goalkeepers are good. But if I'm picking one, I'm probably going to take Szczesny over Milinkovic-Savic because he is really, really strong as a goalkeeper. Like, just overall, he doesn't seem to make mistakes from when I used him. Always seems to make the right decisions. So, for that reason, that's why I like Szczesny. If I'm going to give him a rating out of 10, I'm going to give him a 9.5. Obviously, his nation's not great. That's the only thing that probably lets him down. And obviously, yeah, he is strong off the line. He's quick to get off his line. But if he just had that little bit more pace, he would be so overpowering in game. And that's probably why EA didn't make him that much quicker. So, again, obviously, speed only matters when you are holding triangle, bringing your goalkeeper out to rush him out. But, you know, really, really strong goalkeeper. Obviously, unless you have a Serie A squad, you are going to struggle to get this card in on max chemistry. So, yeah, really, really strong card. And obviously, his price says it all. The fact that he is over 90k. Obviously, the promo's only just come out. But I can see him staying high at around 50, 60k anyway. And if you are looking to get cards like Szczesny in your team, click on that Discord link below. We've got traders that are making hundreds of thousands of coins every single week. We can help you build up your FUT coins balance as well. Click on the link below, and we'll see you in the next video.